Entrepreneurial, innovative, growth-oriented. These attributes are synonymous with startups. Big companies, not so much. And that's a problem, says MIT's Bill Aulet.
Well, I think one of the big misperceptions about entrepreneurship is that it equals startup. Entrepreneurship, and the way we teach it at MIT, is about a mindset or a spirit that you have, about willingness to be different. It's about a skill set of not only willing to be different, but being able to assemble assets and execute that to bring bold new products to market. So entrepreneurs, by that definition, can exist anywhere. They can exist in nonprofits, they can exist in government, they can exist in academia, and they can exist in large corporations.
Still, many large companies struggle with entrepreneurship. Boston-based GE is a prime example. Over the past 15 months, the company has lost nearly half its value. CEO John Flannery recently said that all options are on the table, including the once unthinkable idea of breaking up the company. Aulet says society needs big companies like GE to become more entrepreneurial. After all, in sectors like healthcare and energy, larger companies tend to be the ones that create breakthrough products and innovations.
So in today's society, the startups are the ones who are the most innovative, and that's the low-hanging fruit. They can deal with things that take like 5 years or maybe 10 years. Many of our problems in our society, like healthcare, energy, environment, these are longer-term problems. So these big companies like General Electric, we need them to become more entrepreneurial.
One of the biggest obstacles to corporate entrepreneurship is short-termism. As the emphasis on quarterly earnings intensifies, companies pay less attention to employee training, R&D, and other entrepreneurial strategies.
The easiest thing to do is go into a company that has a lot of assets and milk those assets. That's easy. Anybody can do that. What an entrepreneur does is they take assets and build them up. And so I get very worried when I hear terms like financial engineering and releasing value from the assets. I want to see people taking assets and creating value.
The solution, says Aulet, involves a concerted effort to foster entrepreneurial thinking.
It's imperative for society that we start to develop this field of corporate entrepreneurship so these bigger organizations can become more entrepreneurial and overcome the paradox we talked about. The problem today is there's not a good body of knowledge and practice on how to do it.